Welcome back to TV Anthology Reviews. We are doing Season 1 of the TV show Monsters. Today we are going to cover 3 more episodes. And remember, you can watch all these episodes for free on IMDb. Episode 10, Pillow Talk.
But I'm smarter. I'll go to a bookstore and look up the names.
Episode 11, Rouse Him Not. And finally, episode 12, Fool's Gold.
We did it. When I tell you we're rich.
The question of where a writer gets his ideas has been around as long as man and women could scribble on cave walls. How does Stephen King think of all those stories and characters? Does J.K. Rowling really live in Hogwarts? How do Nicholas Sparks novels relate to women so much that it hits their very souls, and if you date a girl, they'll make you rewatch The Notebook 1,000 times?
We ask for questions. Someone will say, "Where do you get your inspiration? Where do you get your ideas?" I never try to think of ideas now. I only think of titles. I don't try to think of ideas.
Yeah.
I was walking my dog in the park.
Yes.
And these words popped into my head: Little Shop of Hamsters.
That's a book.
That's it.
Right.
Great title.
Yeah.
Great title. How do I make hamsters scary? So I'm thinking, do I do a giant hamster? Do I do 1,000
So
hamsters?
it's literally as simple as something pops in your head, it's a book.
Yeah. No, well, come on. They don't all lead to books.
Pillow Talk answers all these questions and more. A famous horror novelist, Miles, brings a big fan back to his apartment, yet he doesn't seem too excited. The girl plays easy to get, but Miles is interested in something else. He starts his seduction dance.
Why do you like me?
Why do they always ask that?
There. I promised I'd feed you tonight.
Yeah, that's where he gets his ideas from. An alien monster bed who, in exchange for being fed, writes his horror novels for him through his dreams. He invites another woman to his place, but things don't go according to plan as she runs out of the apartment, taking one of his prized manuscripts with her.
Vicky! He has my diary. That means she knows about us. I can't let her tell. People would come here and separate us. You wouldn't like that.
She invites him over to her place to get back the manuscript she stole from him. She talks about how she has a master of her own.
All right, where is it?
First, let me explain.
Want it out of a can or in a glass?
Out of the can. Get one for yourself, too.
Wow, what a way to end an episode. I like it, and this is not even close to the craziest plot we are going to see in the Monster series. 8 out of 10.
You're right, Miles. Probably wouldn't have worked out.
It was written by David Odell, who wrote The Dark Crystal, 48 episodes of The Muppet Show, and Masters of the Universe, the 1987 He-Man movie. Indeed, you do have the power to write good monster episodes. All 3 of his are great. The synopsis of Rouse Him Not says, a painter with strange visions who lives in an old cottage is visited by a warlock who used to live there, but his arrival wakes an ancient beast buried far below the cottage. Well, I'm going to rewrite that synopsis. Let's see here. 2 characters stand around in the most boring set ever invented, contemplating going into the basement to deal with a monster that has risen from the depths. As you yell at the screen to hurry up, then there is a cool monster for 1 minute that in no way redeems the other 20 minutes of boredom. 3 out of 10. This is the worst episode so far. Well, we had 3 great episodes in a row. And slow exposition. And I mean slow.
Well,
That tastes a lot better. Tastes a lot worse, too.
His immortal spirit.
Yay, go monster. That's all the action you get for the first 20 minutes. They aren't even trapped in the house. They could totally leave, but they don't, of course. Looks like a costume they will later use in the episode The Bed and the Boar. Well, that is Ruse Him Out. Ruse Him Not. Can't get this title right. Alright, next episode. Episode 12, Fool's Gold. This one stars Jeff Conway, from Grease and Taxi fame, as Phil, the construction worker. They find one of their co-workers dead in the mine, his face burned. They're about to call the police when they realize he has gold in his hand. And where there is gold, there is treasure. And where there is treasure, there is riches. And where there is treasure, there are trolls guarding the treasure. This plays on men's and women's greed, since they can simply leave the mine, but instead decide to go exploring to find the gold. The set here looks better than most, and looks expansive and big, even though that is probably not the case. Jeff Conway finds some treasure, but gets burned in the process by a troll. You see, troll's blood is boiling hot, and burns you, just by the touch. It's like they understand that trolls aren't necessarily the scariest, since they are so small and short. This is a problem other movies have, like the Leprechaun movies and Child's Play. Who hasn't watched Gremlins and just thought, why don't the characters just kick them and run away? That's what I would do. So they give the trolls powers, and the burning touch is a nice touch, since you can't just kick or stab him, since their green blood is boiling hot. It's very effective, and the troll is kept in the shadows, a tactic a lot of Monsters episodes do, to hide the small budget and reuse costumes. I can't imagine what the wardrobe closet looked like for this series. Seeing this little troll gremlin constantly outsmart them is hilarious. He causes a cave-in, he bursts through the walls to burn them before scurrying away, and even when Mr. Jeff manages to stab him, the troll's boiling hot green blood sprays all over him, leading to his demise. The troll does have one weakness: sunlight. Monsters, just when I thought you lost the plot, you pull out an episode like this.
And totally redeem yourself!
Even if the